Okay, here we are looking at lilies after 8. These guys are taking their time. You can see they're great looking plants. It's a great looking crop. They're budded up. It won't be long before we get some color, but I promise you, we are going to get some color out of these things. Okay, here we're looking at Sunny Azores lily. You can see these things, just like the after 8s, are really nice. They're looking really nice and full. They're tall. You're getting some height. Still budded though, but you know, let me zoom in a tiny bit here. You can see some of that color squeaking through. It won't be long before we get some nice flowers and those awesome lilies for you. Never Ending Buttercream daylilies. These things look awesome right now. Our Never Ending series is really starting to look awesome. Take a look at these. They got that nice light yellow flower. Nice and tight habit. These guys are a little bit on the smaller side, but they're all in bud and bloom, and you're going to get a nice one no matter how many you order. Here's some more of the Never Ending series of daylily. These things are great. I really recommend you guys put these on your order and try them out. You can see the awesome colors that we get out of them, and what's very cool about them is the Never Ending, they just never end blooming. And what's awesome about that is, you know, everybody's kind of used to the standard Stellas or Happies. Pardon me, you don't have really a wide variety of colors. Here you can get some more color in a long bloom time. Order some of these today. So take a look at this crop of Agapanthus Summer Skies. These things are awesome. You can see those buds up top, man. These things are standing 2.5, 3 feet tall, I'd say. And they're all budded. You're starting to get some flowers. Now is a great time to get these things in. They're very showy, and they're going to show even more once they start giving you some color. Here you're looking at the Agapanthus Blue Yonder, another nice one. A lot shorter. You're looking at maybe 18 inches or so, maybe 24, but these are all starting to bud, and it won't be long before you get flowers. This is just such a cool plant with the way that these things bud over the grassy like foliage. Just an awesome one to have. Okay, take a look at this house here. You're looking at the Red Bear and Japanese Bloodgrass. These things look awesome. It's a house full of color. Have that awesome red tips to them and yellowish green as you get toward the bottom, but all these things are really nice and full, nice and tall, and just a great plant to start. Okay, ready? Check out this Artemisia Powys Castle. These things are showing that awesome, nice, silvery green-blue foliage, and that's what this plant is all about. Okay, here we're looking at Coreopsis Curry Up. This is a nice mounded habit-looking plant, and you can see they're nice and fuzzy. I like these guys a lot. Showing a little bit of really tiny buds, so you're a little ways away from getting a flower, but it's still a really nice looking plant, and no reason that you couldn't order these now and let them start to show some color out on your shelves. Right here you're looking at Rudbeckia Little Gold Star. These guys are really nice and full. I mean, you see a couple of flowers, but don't get too excited yet. I'm not looking at too many buds here. There are a few random buds and a few random flowers, but you're still looking at a really nice plant. Part of our American Beauties, and it's a great pollinator. Here we're looking at Coreopsis Red Satin. This is a nice threadleaf Coreopsis. Again, another one of our American Beauties. If I zoom in here, you can see that they got some really small buds, so they're starting to bud up, and you know, after that happens, we get some nice looking flowers on them. Order these today. Now here's another great Coreopsis. You're looking at the Cream Caramel. These things look awesome. Take a look at this crop all the way down to the end of the house. Nice height, ton of buds, and a nice handful of blooms too. You're going to get that awesome orange color real soon popping on every single one of these. Take a look at that. These things are awesome. Check out these Leucanthemum Daisy May. Nice looking crop of Shasta daisies here. Got that awesome white flower with the yellow center. Pretty standard, but it's a really cool standard to have in your shop. Daisy May, can't go wrong with these. All right, here we're looking at Plumbago. I know I keep pointing this one out every single week, but we still look at that awesome crop all the way back there. These things are really consistent, nice and full, nice color. You're getting everything out of this right now with the exception of the buds, but it is you know, it doesn't bloom as early as everything else. It's not a spring bloomer, so no worries there, but when it does bloom, you can't go wrong. This thing has that awesome blue flower. Leucanthemum Becky, take a look at this crop all the way to the end of the house, or halfway through the house here. You're looking at a whole lot of buds. It's not going to be long before we start to see those awesome white flowers on them. the standard daisy. Get a lot of nice height out of these. Order some of these today. All right, take a look at this Elfantine. These guys look great right now. You can see them all hanging over the can's edge. It's a nice little steppable, nice for those miniature or fairy gardens that you guys might be doing out there. It's a great one. Don't forget about it. All right, check out this Coreopsis Sienna Sunset. Last week, these guys were just budding, and look at what a difference a week makes, man. These guys have that awesome red, orangish red flower. These things are super cool. A little different from your standard yellow Coreopsis, but check out the flowers on these things. These are awesome. All right, all our Coreopsis is really starting to pop now. Take a look at that Zagreb right in front of me, and right next to that, you're looking at the Big Bang Cosmic Eye. And it goes all the way down the line. Some more Zagreb, and to the left of that, some more of that Big Bang Cosmic Eye. These things are all in bud, all in bloom. It's a great time to bring these things in just to get an instant color. Okay, check out this crop of Russian Sage, Rocket Man, Perovskia. These guys are looking really nice right now. Nice and full. You're getting some nice height out of it. I would say 15, 18 inches. And see if I can zoom in on one of these. These really are starting to bud. Take a look at that right there. Every one of these plants in this crop looks just like that. So you're getting a whole lot of buds, and it won't be long before you get that nice purple flower out of them. And these are a nice, decent, long bloomer. All right, here we're looking at your standard Rudbeckia, the Goldsturm. These guys look really nice right now. You can see a couple of flowers out there, but once again, don't get overly excited. There's not too many buds out there. So there's just some random buds here and there, some random color here and there, but if nothing else, these things are really, really nice and full, nice and consistent, as you can see up and down this whole crop. Now's a good time to order them while they're not in bud yet, and let them bud and bloom on your lot. Echinacea Purple Magnus, look at this all the way down to the back of the house there. This is a nice crop. We got a whole lot of these, a whole lot of buds, a few random flowers here and there, but it's not going to be long before you get some color out of these, and this is just one of those awesome standard cone flowers. Looking at Achillea Sunny Seduction, you can see where its name comes from. Look at all those yellow flowers that just started to pop. These things look awesome right now in bud and bloom, nice and full, getting some nice height out of them, good 15 inches or so. Nice consistent crop. All right, check out this crop of Allium Medusa. Got a whole lot of these things. I see a nice little hole over there, but these are all nice and can full, even more so plant full. These things are probably about 10 inches tall. I can zoom in a little bit. You can see they are starting to bud, and it won't be long before you get these really cool flowers out of these. But don't get too excited. It's still going to be a minute, but it won't be that long. Allium Medusa. Okay, check out this crop of Sedum Lime Zinger. It's one of those nice sedum ground covers. This thing's starting to show some really cool color with the reddish edges, the green leaf, and a little bit of blue inside there as well. But it's a really awesome sedum ground cover. You can't go wrong with these. They're can full and just looking really awesome right now. Okay, another sedum ground cover. You're looking at Caudicola. It's kind of a standard, I guess, if there's a standard sedum ground cover. These things look awesome right now. You can see a really consistent crop all the way down the line, showing that awesome bluish greenish color to it. Order some today. You're looking at the Yarrow Rainbow Yellow Bouquet. This is a nice little crop here. It's nice, small, mounded habit. The soft, feathery foliage to it. You can see all the blooms on them right now. There's still a few buds on there as well. Nice plant. Good old Geranium Roseanne. Take a look at these things. These are going to be looking like this every single week that I do this, I feel like. It's a great plant, obviously. Showing a whole lot of color right now, bud and bloom. It's a great ground cover. Look at this nice crop of Hosta Francis. This is one of those nice variegated ones with the nice thin white margins on the edges. These things are nice and full and giving you a little bit of height. It's a good looking plant right now. Not really budding yet, but you got plenty of other hostas to do that for you right now. This is more of a foliage plant anyway. Here we're looking at Hosta Halcyon. Look at this crop. It's about as consistent as could be. These things look really nice right now with that powdery blue foliage. Great looking plant. Another one, not quite blooming or budded yet, but still a great looking plant. Take a look at these Astilbe Unique Pink. These things are in bloom right now and look fantastic. You got that awesome pink feathery kind of flower, and you know the standard Astilbe foliage underneath it, but these things are super full, showing a whole lot of color right now. It's a great time to get them. Asta Paul Revere. Take a look at these guys. This is a nice consistent crop as well. Handful of plants. No real buds yet, but still it's a great looking plant as it is. Got that green and white variegated look to it, except a little bit opposite with the white center and the green edging. Here you're looking at Hosta Prairie Sky. This is a nice full bluish hosta for you, and you can see, per the usual, these things are really consistent. It's a nice looking crop. We got plenty of them. Hosta Victory, take a look at these guys. Yet again, another really nice consistent crop. Looking at probably 10-12 inches on each one of these things. You can see some buds starting to shoot up there. Not too many yet, so you're not going to get on every plant, but they're starting to show. It won't be long before you start getting some bud. And Crocosmia Lucifer, these things are looking really nice right now. Not budding yet, but these guys are more of a summer bloomer anyways. But when they do bloom, you can't go wrong. These things have that awesome red flower, and it's a great pollinator too. I know hummingbirds love this thing. Liatris spicata, right in front of me. You can see these things are starting to bud a little bit, and they're getting that awesome height that they're kind of known for. This is a great native plant, and one of them that you certainly have to have in your shop. Very showy when these things start to flower. Okay, take a look at these proven winners, Dianthus. I'm standing in front of Paint the Town Magenta, and if I go back over there, you're looking at Paint the Town Fuchsia, that purplish, well, fuchsia color, I guess. These things are all really consistent, nice and can full, showing a whole lot of color right now. And I know this isn't something that we normally have, so ask your sales rep about them, and maybe they can get you some. Check out this crop of Leucanthemum whoopsie-daisy. I mean, this would be just an awesome mass planting. These things are great, showing the awesome flowers right now. They're all in bud and bloom. Take a look at the color on these Little Bang Red Elf Coreopsis. These things are really starting to shine right now. Awesome red flowers to them, still lots of buds on them. These things are looking great. Some more Coreopsis for you, the Little Bang Daybreak. These things look fantastic. Look at those awesome orange red flowers, and there's just a whole lot of buds in there tucked in between all those flowers. You're going to get a whole lot of color for a long time out of these. These things are looking fantastic. Okay, Echinacea Cleopatra. You can see these things are starting to show some color. A lot of buds on there. I think just about every plant has buds on it. There may be one or two in here that maybe isn't showing just yet. But you are getting a lot of color, and it's not going to be long before you get a whole lot more of that awesome yellow flower. Okay, take a look at these Echinacea Sombrero Sangrita. Starting to show some holes in here because we're selling them, and we really should be. You guys should be buying these things right now. They look awesome, showing that fiery red color, and there's a whole lot of buds on here, so you're going to get a whole lot of flowers, and they last a nice amount of time as well. Okay, check these out. These are very cool. It's Clematis. We call it the trio. You can see they're in that 10-inch terracotta pot, and the reason they're called trio is because there's 3 Clematis in there. You have the Perugine, the Sally, and the Amethyst Beauty. 3 awesome plants, and this is a nice container to order. Get some of these on your lot today. These things are fantastic.